if you're like me and you go night fishing and you're struggling with just a little head torch, you're shining it around the lake, disturbing everyone else, unable to see what you're doing, or you're running out of your tent or your bivvy at night time to a run, or just to generally go out, and you're kicking everything over, and you don't really want to spend a lot of money on expensive lighting, I got something for you. So I got one of these spotlights from eBay, cost me under a tenner. Comes with a PIR sensor. I made sure I got one with a switch so I can turn it on and off. Comes with a solar panel. It did come with a really long, probably like 8 or 10 meters of cable. I just chopped it down though, just because I don't need it that long. You don't have to though, you can keep it that long if you need to. And then it comes with the 2 brackets to clip it onto. And what I did is I just stuck it onto a stick that is probably no more than 3 foot high. See, point at the end, just screwed it in, one side, one the other, and that's what it attaches to. And that's it, all pressed in to its clips. And it just sticks in the ground. You can angle it where you want it. Solar panel the same. And what I do is when I come back from fishing and using it, I just literally stick it in the garden and let it charge back up. Probably takes about a day to 2 days to charge back up. I have it turned off so it's not draining at night time for any reason why the PIR sensor should go off. But what I did is I modified it a little bit. You don't have to, you could just leave it exactly how it was. But the first thing I did is I just run clear silicone around everywhere that there was a gap. So around the PIR sensor, between the black trim and the plastic, and then on the back as well. I just filled up these screw holes just to try and prolong the life of the light, where it's just outside constantly getting wet. I mean, you don't have to keep it outside, you could put it under shelter, but I just wanted to keep it a bit more waterproof. One thing I did as well, which you don't have to, but the battery inside of it's a 18650 battery. When I took it apart, it was a really cheap battery and I had loads of them spare, so I just put a new one in there, a more powerful one, just for a bit more peace of mind that I know it's going to last for a long time if I need it. Is I actually put another one in. Now how I did that was I just got a heat gun, warmed up the plastic and got a battery and pressed it into the back of it, just to create that bulge, and then I just connected the wires up the same, so the red went to the red and the black went to the black. But yes, and you don't have to do that, you could just stick with the battery it comes with, or just swap out the battery inside if you've got spare 18650 batteries. They're the same batteries you find in vape shops, or if you take apart like an old laptop or something, that's, most things use 18650 batteries. And this is where I leave it in the garden, just leave it there to charge up, just angle the solar panel to wherever the sun is, and just, a day gives it a good charge. 2 days and I know it's a full sun, I know it's ready to go. Now, like I said, I made sure I got one with a switch, so you can just turn it on and off. So that was obviously coming on and then it's gone into its day mode, so the sensor doesn't work, and then it'll just obviously come on full bright and then go off after 20 seconds. But obviously when you position it in where you're fishing, if you're moving around, that'll keep it going until you stop moving around, or turn it off, which sometimes I do. Like once I've caught a fish and I've got it safely back in the water, once I've taken my photos and weighed it, I'll turn this off, because then I'm fully awake, I've got my head torch, or sometimes I'll just keep it on, just to illuminate my swim if I know I'm not going to disturb anyone else with it. But it's pretty small, it disconnects, it can just go in a bag. Obviously you make sure it's turned off, and then when you get to where you're fishing, you just install it. And then what I'll do now is I'm going to go fishing and I'll set it up at the bank so you can see it working. Right, I've put it in at the side of the bank. It's turned off at the moment. I don't think it wouldn't come on anyway because of the sensor, but when I want to go bed I'll just press that button and then the sensor will activate, and when I come out of there at night time this will just turn straight on and then illuminate the whole area. Got the solar panel ready for tomorrow. If I'm out for a few times a night the battery will go dead a little bit so I can charge it back up tomorrow. So what I'll do now is I'll wait till it goes dark and I'll show you it come on. Right, I'm sat inside my my bivvy, my tent, and it's midnight. You can see I'm looking out. I've got the door open, but obviously I'd have it zipped up. And let's say for some reason I want to get out, or my alarms go off, my buzzers go off because I've got a fish to take or a run, and I literally just get out, and there we go. Comes on. See, it illuminates my area. Because it's LED, it only shines in the direction that it's pointing, so none of the lake is getting any of the light and it's not disturbing anyone else. Just the light is concentrated on where I want it. Well, let me know if anyone else tries that. It would be pretty cool to see what you think if you give it a go, or if it gives you any inspiration to create something similar yourself. Yeah, let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.